All right, so I tried something new in this video. It looks like it came out okay. Let me know what you think. I'm still figuring a few things out, trying some different settings on the fly with the phone during a review, like zooming in and seeing if that works better so I don't get some of the glitches that you'll see where it doesn't jump, and see if I can't do like zoom ins and maybe get a better quality deal versus, like, I don't know. I got to figure something out. I'm trying the handheld stuff. I'm trying tripods. I've been messing around some too, just on my own, trying to figure out how to be better with some of this stuff as I evolve, so I can catch up to some of you young guys who are out here doing reviews and everything. So the awesome figures by Diamond Select. We got 3 Hobbits, Frodo, Merry, and Pippin, and they're unboxings. So I guess that's kind of a new thing for me too. Definitely new in a way of going about it, and you know, hopefully you guys like it. But thanks to Diamond Select and my friend Zach at Diamond Select for sending these figures, and for continuing to support the OneRing.net with all my life's craziness over the last couple of years. Okay, so welcome to me trying something new. I've used this mat before, this little placemat, keyboard and mouse thing, for the Magic the Gathering Lord of the Rings cards, if you watch that review. I thought for some of the action figures made by Diamond Select Toys, I would start doing the reviews like this. Straight video, here in my office. Sorry, it's kind of dusty if you see any of the dust and stuff. Kind of an almost unboxing review type situation. And I thought I would start doing it that way. I might do a little bit better job with them if I can do it this way. So we have this awesome Prancing Pony box, Diamond Select Toys 25th anniversary. As you can see, it's going to be a Frodo from the Prancing Pony when the ring slipped on his finger. Got some cool information here. Talks about the figure. You've got information here, the scene where the ring falls on, and then obviously you've got the figure on the inside with the ring script on the out, and then the Eye of Sauron in the background. Let me get this open, and I should have brought a knife with me to do this, but I think I might have one here in my gift store. I do. So let me do this here and here. Set that over there. You probably can see that. You pull Frodo out. Okay, so here's the clamshell. As you can see, no extra base or anything. They do sell the bases. I have them. The bases are actually really nice. Let me... or at least I think they're nice. Dropped something. Actually, that might have been the base. Let me get that while you look at the figure. Let me set him here and get this out of the way, this plastic piece. Okay, I lied. It does come with a base. It was just clear and I can't see it. This is why I have contacts. Apparently I need to look at maybe getting stronger ones. Clear base. And let me do this. So as you can see, and I'm gonna apologize if this gets a little out of focus because I'm trying something new. But you can see it has some pretty cool points of articulation. This may jerk the phone just a little bit, but I want to make sure I have the focus exactly where I want it. 16 points for articulation, like all the other figures. You can see pretty good movement there. Knees pretty solid. Ankles maybe, that one's maybe a touch loose. You know, hard to tell how great the lightness is when it's a clear figure, but it's pretty cool. It would be neat if they had put a ring on the finger. That's pretty cool. So that is Frodo, special edition figure. Let me set him aside real quick. Put him in a little lunch baggie. So I don't lose him or anything. Next up, we'll talk about Pippin. Grab the wrong box. As you can see, he comes with a bunch of stuff. So let me get him open. And like I said, if this doesn't turn out super great, like if I miss a spot where like it gets a little blurry, guys, hopefully you will show me some grace as I try something new and I figure out how, if I need to be standing up, if I need to be sitting down, how is the best way to go about this. So let me open him up. Set Mary down. Yes, you just saw my knife. No, please, YouTube, don't get mad at me for having a knife in my video. Sorry, guys. This is why I do this is why I'm a better statue talker person, reviewer, however you want to look at it, than say maybe, you know, action figures. But I gotta get better at it. So you know, it's kind of like anything else, practice. Alrighty. So there's that. Let me make sure I get this thing I just dropped on the ground. Alrighty. And great. And I managed to lose something. See, this is why statues and me get along just a touch better. Because I don't lose things on a statue. It's really kind of hard to do that, to be truthfully honest with you. So. Anyways, I'm wasting time. Sorry. All right, so let's bring him up here. So we got Mary. I think that's a pretty decent likeness. He's got his fellowship cloak. There's the... Oh, hello. There we go. Sorry about that. I still haven't figured out why my phone does that, even on my tripod here. Fellowship cloak. There we go. Scarf, coat. Ankles are pretty good. definitely in better, I think a little bit tighter than, and I don't want to push too hard because I don't really want to break it. I always hate myself when I mess something up. You know, you got to put a little bit of force behind it, but it's not bad. Everything, you know, it's plastic and stuff, obviously. And you can probably take the head off to take this off if you wanted to. I'm not. You're just gonna have to trust me that it will come off because, well, so there's Pippin. Jiminy Christmas, Joshua. Got the dragon firework. You've got his sword and sheath. And yes, the sword does go inside the sheath. A mug. An extra hand. And as you can see, it's got the deal for, if I can get it in there, for articulation. It also comes with the smoking pipe, but, well, your boy here is an idiot and drops it on the floor, and I can't find it. So it's in here. I've got to find it so my dogs don't eat it. But it's in here someplace. But yeah, pretty nice little figure. And their figures are all, you know, $30. So I think Diamond Select Toys does a pretty cool job. Like I said before in other reviews of their figures, I think if you're a collector of the, whoa, hello, Toy Biz, I can think of their name. I think these figures are pretty cool. So definitely, I think these are definitely worth getting. So let me grab Mary and let me try something here. I'm gonna do this. Okay, so let me get you a picture of Mary. So as you can see, box, similar style, graphics, as I've talked about before in other reviews. So I'm not gonna spend a ton of time on the box, but we'll pull him out here. I'll set him out of the way. We'll grab here. Here we go. So here is Mary. Actually, I think that's a really good likeness. Same as with Pippin. Fellowship cloak, Hobbit cloak, shirt, pants, all that wonderful stuff. Arms, hands move. You know, as before, 16 points of articulation, hands, feet. Like I said, the knees you got to put a little bit into, but that's not bad. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys really get into, you know, getting crazy with your poses and stuff. So, and you got your goodies here. Let's see here if I can do this without maybe losing something this time. Let me pause this and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, here's Mary with all his goodies, and I'll bring them up closer. But you got a couple of pans. You got like a spoon or a forkish type, or spork maybe. Yeah, spork. They need to bring those back at Taco Bell, by the way. Side note. Spoon, extra hand, Hobbit sword and sheath. Yes, it does go in there, although not as easy as Pippin's sword did. And his own beer mug. So, you don't want to see my knife. Well, actually, it's not. It's not. I guess it is. It was my dad's, or one of my dad's. I'll bring up one of the. Goodness gracious! I do not know why it does that. There we go. Pretty cool. And like I said, sorry, I'm kind of doing this in my office at night. It is at night. It'd probably be a little bit better during the day, but I'm also trying to get a couple things done before I leave for San Diego. So, but let me see if that helps adjust my light just a little bit here. There we go. Oof. I definitely got to work on my phone skills with this tripod, but pretty cool little figures, I think. I really like what Diamond Select's doing. Like I said, it fills in a great gap with what Toy Biz did, and I think leaves you with good updated versions of characters if you already have them, and you know, gives you a chance to you know, add spots as they do characters that haven't been done before. There we go. So pretty cool. We're gonna try one thing real quick. So there we go. Hey, only 16 minutes in and I figured out something kind of cool. But yeah, pretty slick. Or the articulation there in the waist. All right, guys. Again, thank you to Diamond Select for sending these out and being so gracious with their time and you know, the money it costs to send these, especially with the fact that because my life has been such an absolute mess. You know, I appreciate them, just their patience. So, to, you know, the Diamond Select team, Zach, thank you for your patience. Hopefully this review comes off decent. I'm gonna watch it before I post it. If I post it, I think it's at least a decent start to doing new types of reviews like this. So if it doesn't turn out great and you kill me on the likes and not likes, I understand. But also please give me some grace as I figure out how I want to go about doing these action figure reviews and stuff, because I want to do them cool and do them differently than my statue reviews, because they're obviously a different product. So that's it for this one. As always, thank you for all your support for the OneRing.net, for the Collecting the Precious stuff that we do, collecting Middle Earth, so we can all have opportunities to get this kind of cool stuff. As always, guys, you know, just again, thank you. Please like, subscribe, share this stuff so that way this gets out there. I would like to be able to do more, and if the channel could take off, it gives me an avenue of being able to do this more. And with everything going on, I need it. I'll be honest with you. I need more avenues to be able to do cool stuff like this. So until next time, guys.